All right, women's pre-owned tops, polos. We're going to go for $60 to $100, and we're going to go for sold Z to A, and let's go for 41 to 70% sell-through. That is not high enough volume. 6 to 3, that's not enough volume there to try and find a Bolo. Let's go to 71 to 99, or Piana Veronica Beard. Let's not worry about that, and there's not going to be as much at 100%. So let's go for volume brands. Burberry. Um, Burberry has a pretty low sell-through for polos, um, but let's go ahead and try Burberry. All right. Let's talk about Bolo hunters. You can sign up on my website to be a Bolo hunter. It's free to sign up, but you can also create your own subscription service that you offer to your following, just for having access to your list of Bolos. The price can be as low as $1. If you've got 1,000 followers and you get 1,000 followers to sign up for your Bolos, that would be $1,000 a month. Um, just being able to do that by itself should be pretty good for most people who want to try it. Let's get rid of completed listings. Let's call it 27 solds and 182 listed. That is a lot to work with. We're gonna have to hope that there may be a specific Bolo in here. All right. With Burberry, you're usually expecting to find stuff like the check patterns and stuff like that, Nova check. I am seeing mostly solid colors. There's reds in here. Reds, grays, and seeing all solids. So let's go ahead and go for the solid pattern. All right, that's 9 for solids, 73 solds. Short sleeves. All right, let's see. Long sleeves may not be popular for Burberry. That is 20 solds and 104 listed. We'll go ahead and keep short sleeves on. All right, neckline, color, material. All right, let's go for cotton. Actually, these are probably all going to be cotton. Style, basic. All right, let's see if any of the sizes matter much. Let's go for large and extra large. That is 11 solds and 23 listed. That is a 50% sell-through rate. We're getting closer. All right, not really finding what I'm looking for right here. You may end up being stuck at about 50% sell-through rate for this. Um, let's go back to see all and see if we can find anything else worth picking out. All right, color. Let's go red and white. Those are solds. There's 10 listed. All right, it does seem to be selling not as well. All right, we may end up being stuck at about 50% sell through. Let's try and raise that a little bit. Let's drop the price range to 40 to 80. And that is 25 solds and 47 listed. That is still about 50% sell through, so it may not be too price specific. It may just be people want this specific style they found in their right size. That could be it. Let's try and check to see if those are V-necks. Those don't have any buttons. Let's try and select for button collars. All right, that's 11 with buttons, and we'll see what's listed are. 21. I think we are going to be stuck somewhere at about 50% on Burberry polos. It's not that bad. Um, Burberry is recognizable. The fact that it does still sell pretty much at whatever price range you're looking for is pretty good. We still had 50% sell through above $60, so you can price it there and expect to get a sale eventually. You should be willing to take offers on this though. Don't sell it for $70, $80 and refuse to take a lower offer. There's plenty getting sold in the lower price ranges. So if you list it for $80 and somebody offers you 50, you should take it. All right, thank you.